Okay. All right. So we're talking about the putting. Just watch this real quick, Sanford. I'm just going to move this back because we don't need this right now for a moment. Okay. Now here's the deal with putting. So in putting, it's there's a lot of people that are concerned a lot about the actual stroke length, and I'm not a fan of that concept, like that you have to have a certain stroke length. Like people are pacing off their putts, and like they're thinking, oh, if I move the putter from my big toe to my big toe, the ball goes 6 feet, and when I move it from my pinky to my pinky toe, then it goes. That is like, to me, that would be a nightmare. I would be like, I wouldn't even know what to do. Because to me, putting is very similar to like if I went and looked at you and threw the ball, I would just look and do it, or shooting hoops, and so you want to try and create that look and shoot mentality. There's been a bunch written about that. Hello, just on the table would be great, thank you. And so basically, look at this, I could make a short putt and it goes that far, or I could make a long putt and it goes this far. So that makes no sense, right? The length of the stroke was longer and the ball went shorter. So then what was different? It was the touch, we call it, or the hit. So it's really about like how much touch you're giving it, not about the stroke length. Now, I would say generally, the longer the putt, the longer the stroke, the shorter the putt, the shorter the stroke, but it's got to be natural. It's not like I'm thinking about my stroke length. Most of the time, I don't even know what my stroke length was, to be honest. I really have no idea. I'm not even worried about that. I'm looking to gauge the distance, and then I'm just doing my elbow glide to get the distance figured out. And it changes from course to course. Now, here's the drill that I tell everyone to do for the distance control. And so what you do is you do what's called the ladder drill. And this is a drill that you do this one, or you also, when you go to the putting green, you play 9 holes at the putting green where you just pick random spots and okay, I'm really out there on the course right now. I got to get 2 putts or less every hole. You could play that game because that gets you better at lag putting because you're putting the pressure on yourself then. But this drill is a good drill. This is still in the way. This is a good drill to do where you go and you do you try to space it out like a ladder. So basically, you look at where you're going to put it, and then you try to put it there, and you're trying to space them out basically about by a foot each, roughly is what you'd want to do. You want to basically try to get them all spaced out properly, and if you can try to space them out about a foot each, that'd be pretty. I'm pretty happy with that. But basically, you do that drill, and it starts to get you into feel. Now, if you ask me right now, I have no idea what stroke length I just did. I have no clue. I looked where I wanted it to be, and I just did my elbows and worried about just like instinct what was happening. You get what I'm saying? And you can also do that drill, the putting ladder drill, in reverse order, where you start with hitting one long, and then come back from there. And that's a really good technique. Can we just do this real quick, and then we'll go back to the putting green? Yeah.